welcome back. Um, how is it going? Actually, it could be a bit better because I I have given the pond a PP treatment. Actually, I recorded it, but somehow it got messed up or corrupted the video. So unfortunately, it is lost. But I will talk you through what I did and why I did it. Because as some of you know, I had to put one of the showers down because yeah, it was a mess with it. I treated with Alperex up to where I needed to put it down. Yeah, because of trichodynia. So yeah. But after I put it down, one of the Shiros started to behave the same way. So I made a scrape. I found one fluke. Please bear in mind, I'm new with the microscope and also doing the scrape. So yeah. So there could have been many more because yeah, there was only one in the scrape, and you can argue, is that enough to give a PP treatment or a treatment at all? But something needed to be done. Apparently, the Alperex didn't work as planned. Or maybe it did, because there wasn't any trichodynia on the scrape. So, but could it be something else? I am thinking maybe there could be some sort of internal infection, but I am a bit in a stress because next week, it's Monday now, next week, next Monday, we're going on holiday. So first of all, I need to get some treatment for internal parasites to Denmark, because I'm not allowed to buy them in our stores. Would it be here in time? Probably not. If it was, what about the filtration and all of that other stuff when I'm away for 5 days? So the only thing I could do was to give the entire system a PP treatment. So what I did, measured out a little bit more than what it says on the package. Because as many of you know, they need to put a small amount that certainly not is going to harm the fish, because if it would harm the fish, the company will be, or some will argue that it was the company's fault that you did something wrong. Yeah. So I put in more than it says on the package. Within 30 minutes, everything was brown. It had turned brown. So I waited to the next day, give it then a higher dosage, and the water stayed purple for between 2.5 and 3 hours. So yeah. After the treatment, I was a bit worried about the filtration. Would the PP treatment do something to the filtration? So I just made a water test. Ammonia for the first time 0.0. So no ammonia. Nitrite was 0.5. So everything is good filtration wise. The Shiro has become more active after the treatment. Here almost like 30 hours after the treatment, so I am crossing my fingers. But as mentioned, I'm going on holiday. If I wasn't going on holiday, I will up the feed now, because zero ammonia, nitrite in the low end, absolutely in the low end, so no worries about that. But I will need to wait. The pond temperature is at the moment 24, so I could hammer in food. But first of all, family vacation. Then I'm home for a week. Then Jesper, my good friend, and Jesper that went to Superkoi with me. If you haven't seen the Superkoi video, then check it out. It's a brilliant store, lovely. Yeah, we are going carp fishing from Monday to Saturday, so I'm gone there for 6 days. So I don't want to hammer in food at the moment because of the filtration. I will not ask my wife to do filter cleans and stuff like that. She will be monitoring it, make sure there's no fish dead or anything polluting the water. Else it's going to be only the auto feeder, and I'm going to give the filter a really good clean before both of the periods where I'm not in the house. So actually it's going okay, beside of that maybe internal parasite, if it's tapeworm, or it has kept, before the PP it kept for itself most of the time just near the bottom of the pond, just inactive and getting thin, and yeah, so I'm having an eye on it. Then we will see if it still has many issues the day before we are going on holiday. Perhaps it could be put down because I have my next door neighbor. She will be taking care of the rabbits and that we are having, but I will not ask her to go and have to watch for dead fish and get them out and sort, dig a hole or whatever. That is a bit too much to ask for. But she will still have an eye, just watch, is there dead fish, get them out, and yeah, you know, all of that. But yeah, they are thriving, except for those yeah, those incidents I have had with some of them probably like the others, thriving, eating, growing. So actually it is a bit early now, so the light hasn't come on. And regarding the light, some of you have asked about the FlexiBeam LED aquaristic. Yeah, it's a German lamp. LED, of course, it's a 40 watt, and the main reason I bought it was because there's no daylight hitting the pond at any time, because as you can see, the window is here and it's facing north, so there isn't any direct sunlight into this room. So I spent the money. I can't actually remember how much it was, but yeah, it's, as mentioned, the 40 watt, and it should be able to mimic sunlight good enough so that the Benny is not rubbing, and it hasn't. Have it improved the Benny? Not what I can see, but the Benny hasn't dropped, so that's the main part, that it hasn't dropped. So now they have been here for a good period now. So for me, in this moment, it is doing what it says on the tin. It's a great lamp. I am considering, if it was on, when I need to replace it, it has like those 50,000 hours of lifespan or something like that. When it's going to be time to change it, maybe I should try the 60 watt and make a bit of a comparison. If a 60 watt could improve the Benny, not just keeping it stable but improving it, then maybe I should try that at some point. Because for me, due to the solar panels and stuff like that, if it's a 40 or 60 watt, that doesn't make a difference for me. So yeah, maybe I can do it. I will get back to you when the light has come on, and then you can see the Shiro, how it is behaving, how it's looking, and maybe you guys out there have an idea of what could be going wrong with those fish, and why only one fish at the time. I know parasites and stuff, they are always hitting the weaker ones, but I really would love to identify what is going on. So yeah, I'll get back to you when the lights are on. We can have a look at the fish, and I will try and get some decent footage of that Shiro. So yeah, I will get back to you. Yeah, there we have the Shiro. It has certainly become more active, as mentioned before. it was just laying on the bottom, but as you maybe can see, it is thin. Let's see if it is going to feed, but yeah, it certainly has become more active. There you have it. It is looking like it is searching for food, but it's not really, yeah, going all the way up to the surface. The color on it hasn't really changed, and the mucus layer is also hasn't really changed. But it's like swimming and then like hovering. But yeah, it has become more active, so hopefully at some point it will start feeding again. Or else it will be struggling with no energy going in. So maybe I should try some of that singing food I got. Let's try that, see if it will eat some of the singing food. It's just swimming away. The other fish, they are loving it. It has a really high amount of protein in it, so I don't want to overfeed with that food. Yeah, if you have any suggestions what I can do about it, then yeah, you are more than welcome as always to comment. I'll just flip you around. Yeah. Feel free to comment on that black sheep in the farm. Yeah. Stay tuned on the channel. There will be more updates, and for you carp fishermen, I'll try and get some footage when we are going on our fishing trip. Yeah, stay tuned, like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.